What is happening? Dang, I tried. What's happening,
tried
everybody?
We aren't under the influence at all, officer.
Woo-wee.
Woo, man. Oh, man, what a...
Welcome in, everybody, to our final episode of the year. It also happens to be my baby boy DJ's birthday.
Yes, sir, the big 2-5. You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
I posted that GIF in one of my Discord servers I'm in. I'm like, yeah, this is the vibes for today.
Good stuff. Good
Like,
stuff.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. All right, so what's going on?
Like I said, folks, we're on our final episode of the year. As always, I am your hostess with the mostest, Garrick B. Eaton, and I'm fucking with my lights. Don't mind.
It's
don't mind me.
good.
Everything's fine. Nothing's fine. Don't worry about it. Shh. Everything's too dark. We went the other way. We went too far. All right. And I am joined as always by my partner in crime, DJ Synfix. And yeah, wow. DJ, how's your birthday been? 25 orbits around the old blue marble.
Yeah, today was fun so far. Had to do some work, had to clock in for work. At least I made some money today. I got a gift card.
Dude, I don't take my birthday off either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for real. But I mean, like, at least it was a short shift, like 4 hours, so it wasn't too bad.
That's not bad.
I got a gift card for $10. So
nice.
I got a tiramisu cake and
hell yeah,
the bottle of Patron, silver Patron. Well, I have it right here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
Oof.
So $10 off plus the 20% employee discount. Dropped it down to $31 for a whole tiramisu cake, a bottle of Patron, and the candle. Dude, this is the craziest thing, dude. I think the world just is finding every excuse to make me have a bad day. So we have a section for birthday candles at the bakery. And right. They have these just regular candles or little stylized candles, and then they have the numbers, right? There's a bunch of numbers. I'm like, all right, 2, boom, blue 2, awesome. I scrolled through all these numbers. There is not a single 5. There is not.
That's wild.
A single
no 5s.
5. There's 9s, 3s, 4. They have every other number except 5. They have 0. No 5. I guess screw the 5-year-olds. Screw anyone turning 50.
Or maybe there's just a bunch of them, and they all bought the candle.
A bunch of 5-year-olds bought the 5 candle.
Everybody's just turning 5 right now.
Yeah,
or
50 or 35
or dude, or to make it even worse, dude, somebody's 55th birthday just to fuck you.
Ooh, 2 5s. I think that's
just to make it hurt.
Yeah, man. I hope that person has their midlife crisis right about now. But no, I went to get I already got my haircut last week, but I went and got it cleaned up a little bit more.
I was gonna say, it looks like you got a cut.
Took my first shot of that Patron with my barber. That was fun.
Hell yeah!
Shout
yeah!
He's a great guy. And then I came home. There was a lot of traffic today too, on a Tuesday. There's traffic in the morning, dude. There's traffic 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Going to work.
That's a little early
to have traffic. Yes. Yeah, no. And then the DoorDash. I don't even want to go into the DoorDash situation. Everything is the demons are after me today, and I'm not having it. I'm gonna sit here, have a good time.
I'm definitely not editing the notes on the side over here because I'm forgetting stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No,
DJ,
no.
I'm bummed that your birthday has not been everything you imagined it would be, but it sounds like you have some interesting plans later this evening. Fun yet to be seen.
Yeah, not fun plans, but plans.
They will be interesting. You will have a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You'll have to let me know. Honestly, you'll have to let me know how that goes. I'll be
Dude,
eagerly.
you have to check in on me because I will be going through this. I will be going through this bottle. you have to check up on me, sir. I don't think if you want to know what's going on
after the podcast.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you good?
Hey brother, who you playing? What lane you in?
Bro, I'm getting fucked by Kiana.
Let's get a picky. Let's get a picky of that Patron bottle.
Yeah. You just see me like you won't hear from me till the next day. It's like, dude,
I just get a stack of pictures because you were still thinking about me. Amazing, dude. Maybe we'll get to some gooping and get our cold snap on for our creators. But League of Legends has a way of having a way. But we're not talking about League of Legends tonight. But we are talking about I'm the winner. Most anticipated and not really all that much more. Because this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, where we are slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all of the video game or nerdy, all of on the last episode of the year, I would fuck this up.
Very Garrick of you to do that.
Graceful. We'll continue to be your source for nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every week. Hopefully in 2026. But if you want to get ahead of the curve, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/GoodKrakenPods, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before you go live on podcasts and video services, wherever you like to watch or listen. Yeah. Like one of those two places, or maybe three places. I mean, let's be honest, it's probably Spotify or YouTube, or I guess like maybe Apple Podcasts. I guess people do be using Apple stuff, especially if you just have Apple phones. I feel like you just use Apple. Anyways, you can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community and our Discord channel by clicking the link in our description section below, then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. Yep, you can do that. DJ, we have just a couple of teeny tiny things in some critical hits.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hits. Our final one of the year. Again, restating, this is our last episode of the year, folks. I've said it a bunch of times, but now I'm going to tell you why. As always, we go on our 2-week vacation at the end of the year, all of Good Kraken. Shipwreck Show's final episode was yesterday. Good Kraken 20,000 Films will be doing its review of Avatar Fire and Ash, and that will be happening this Friday. And that'll be it. That'll wrap it up for our regular content podcast for you guys. But we do want to remind everybody that December 29th, just before the end of the year, we will be returning Songs of the Abyss. We've been recording many episodes in our off time. We've been working very hard on them, and we are very excited to finally start releasing those again for you guys again on December 29th. Whatever day of the week is December 29th. I don't know if that's that's a Monday. Okay. It's important because Songs of the Abyss will be releasing on Monday. Going forward, so the 29th, so it will be Mondays, no longer Sundays. Releasing those, Mondays will continue to be the release date for all continued episodes. For Songs of the Abyss, we're really excited for that to come back. The final episode, as previously mentioned, of the Shipwreck Show, episode 198, is now available. That is the first annual Shippies, where we just give ourselves a bunch of bullshit, nonsense, nothing awards for nothing, and just low key roast each other for like an hour over all of the weirdness that happens on our podcast each and every year. So go check that out, and that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh yeah, go to Kraken.com. Go there. Check it out as always. That'll do it for our critical hits. But DJ, we are going to keep the ball rolling. Please tell the folks at home what we have coming up next.
We got a little segment we like to call
Just a wee one.
Line of Sight.
Yes, the site has been lined up. We're dialing it in, and we are going to be looking at the upcoming game releases for the next week. But not just the next week. We're just going to go ahead and give you guys the remainder of the year's releases. Since we won't be releasing any more content, we figured we would just tell you everything that is available on Game Informer until the time of today's recording, the 16th of December, until the 31st of December, 2025. And without further ado, there's actually really not like that many, actually.
Yeah, I think everything just stops. At this time.
Like we talked pretty much last week about everything that was going to be available, and like there wasn't a ton. It was a lot of ports and such, but we've only got like 7 games coming out in the next like week and a half. So without further ado, we have just starting on December 16th. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate releasing on Switch 2. We have The Rogue Prince of Persia releasing on Switch 2 and Switch. Then on the 17th of December, we have Clover Pit releasing on iOS and Android. And we have Splitgate Arena Reloaded releasing on PlayStation 5, Series XS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. That's going to instantaneously flop. You can email me personally if it doesn't. System Shock will be releasing on Switch 2 and Switch. That is on December 18th. And then our final release listed this year for December 30th, we have Adventure Reborn releasing on the Switch. And damn, if that just ain't the whole list, DJ, that's just it.
That's it. That's all she wrote, or he wrote, or they wrote at Game Informer.
Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of apt because our segment that we're moving on to next, DJ, we are going to be talking about some of what is to come in the far future. Or the not so far future of 2026. But DJ, what is our next segment?
It is.
It is.
It is.
It
and
is.
It always will be. Towards the end.
The artist formerly known as.
Huh?
It's the artist formerly known as.
Endgame, baby. Let's go Endgame. Woo!
Yes, we do love our Endgame. And this evening, we are, of course, talking about what's to come. Because we won't be here until 2026 rolls around. We're going to talk about this evening what we're looking forward to. Our most anticipated games of 2026. We're going to be having a brief discussion of our top 3 games that we are most excited for in the next year. Fingers crossed, may your game not be delayed and be released. We got some interesting announcements at the Game Awards. I've had some games I've already had my eye on all year long. Some games that were supposed to release this year that got delayed till next year. 2026 is looking pretty stacked. DJ, without further ado, why don't you start us off with your third most anticipated game of the year?
Third most anticipated game. I think I have to automatically go with Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's fair. Are you actually going to play that? Like, are you going to
I feel like I
legitimately
have
play that
to. I
game?
feel like I'm obligated
You feel
as a
compelled?
gamer to at least give it a shot. Because like I think it's just too big to fail, and at the same time, I wonder if it might suck.
Dude, what if it sucks?
What if it
What
sucks, bro?
if it
I
actually is like, okay, I don't think it'll like suck in like the literal sense. I think more so it will be mid if it
if
doesn't
it's
perform well.
mid at all, I think that's enough for people to be like, what the fuck happened to Rockstar? I think the impending meltdown is what I'm looking forward to, actually, more than the game
Oh
itself.
yeah, the internet conversation around the release of this game is going to be so
It's either
fucking.
really good or it's gonna be really, really
It's
bad.
going to be an entertaining conversation. It's going to be a volatile conversation.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
I Reddit and Twitter are going to be ablaze,
They're
one way
already
or
doing that shit
another,
now,
the
man.
week
And I'll get
that
into it.
fucking game releases.
I'll get into it like yeah, I'll get into it soon. I'll get into it soon.
Dude, we haven't even seen. Do you know we haven't seen any fucking gameplay yet?
Yeah, but it's
Isn't
we have
that
not. It is
crazy?
very
We
crazy.
haven't seen any fucking. It's the most anticipated game, and we've gotten
have
what
no
three
gameplay.
trailers now, all fucking in engine cinematics. Not even in game, in engine cinematics. Like that's crazy. And it got the most anticipated game. Oh man, what if we don't get any gameplay? What if like they just
Mhm.
do it?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Do you think people are pre-ordering this game still? Are you can you pre-order this game?
Dude, if you can, it's yeah, the people are gonna
I
pre-order.
mean,
that
I ain't
fucking
gonna do
game.
it.
They're gonna.
Ain't no way.
I might do it. But I'm an
Dude,
impulse
it is
buyer
one of
at
those
heart,
titles.
man. I'm impulse
I
buyer
mean, I
at
get
heart.
that. I do wholeheartedly understand that. I could get that. Like though, I could understand GTA 6 being like the purchase. You're like, oh, even if I've never played
Hmm.
GTA before or like really given a shit, which is exactly where I'm sitting at. I don't care about GTA. The last time I played was like Vice City on PlayStation 2, and every single time I loaded that game up, like I've literally had a printed sheet of cheat codes next to me and was just going to town. I
Yeah.
was not playing the game appropriately. I was just cheating, getting like killing hundreds and hundreds of people, getting max 5 stars, fighting the cops in game, and like literally just fucking that was my GTA experience, and I
Hmm.
think I did it like a grand total of like 5 or 6 times and never played it again. My little brother was always the one who liked GTA and played it way more than I did. But I do think that is a uh, an honest third pick.
For sure. For sure. What about you, Garrick? What's your number 3 out here?
Ooh, I'm actually I'm going to say my third most anticipated, and the reason it's at the third is only because I in my heart of hearts, even though it's got a soft 26 release date, I fucking don't think it's going to happen.
Hmm.
But because it says 2026, I'm looking forward to it possibly releasing next year. And that is Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Mm.
That game looks really fucking awesome. It is made by oh shit. They had like a really edgelordy studio name.
Fuck. What was it called?
Studio Rebel Wolves.
Mm.
Rebel Wolves is made up of like previous like CDPR devs. And I am excited to play this game. It's like a very interesting third person RPG where like it seems to have like some sort of real time ticking timer of 3 days,
Hmm.
kind of like the sorry DJ, I'm really old if you know this reference, but there was a Legend of Zelda game called Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
And it had like it's the 3 day countdown cycle. This is going to have something akin to that. I don't think it's going to function in the same sort of can be slowed down, sped up sort of manner, but I do think it will have like a real time or like pseudo real time like 3 days that will pass. And it's interesting because it's called Blood of the Dawnwalker because at the day or in the daytime you're human, like your character is human, but at the night, in night, God, I am really struggling with words today. I've not had a ton of human interaction this afternoon,
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
and I feel like I'm just warming up my voice. So I'm tripping over my words really bad. I haven't even had anything to drink. DJ's over here like however many shots deep, and I'm just like fucking insert wrong in between word here. But during the nighttime cycle, you actually turn or transform or some sort of you go through some sort of physical change where you are a vampire.
Mm.
And all of that has me really interested because the way they've kind of pitched the gameplay loop to the audience is that you have different approaches available to you based off of whether you're going to choose to tackle it as a human or as a vampire. Obviously, like some immediate things being that, like, as a human, you have the ability to be more charismatic, diplomatic, talk your way through things. While as a vampire, you are way more likely to get yourself into combat situations or use stealth to get in and out of a building. The powers all look very intriguing, and it looks like it takes place in some sort of open world village or town. So it's like small, like a contained open world. And I don't know. I'm overall very interested in the project. I like The Witcher a lot. Witcher 3 was a fantastic game for me. Obviously played a fuck ton of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah. Real.
So any of those previous devs being involved in like a new independent project where they're getting to kind of stretch their own creative like muscles, I really enjoy that.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. What is your number 2 most anticipated game, sir?
It's a shock, but after it was revealed in the Game Awards, you guys already know, man. It is Screamer.
Screamer. Dude, that game looked pretty rad.
If you guys don't know about Screamer, it is a racing game with cyberpunk like aesthetic and cars. It has like an anime art style, but it has like
It's like a complete reimagining of like an old title, right?
Dude, I think so. The developers of this game is Milestone. And they are responsible for a lot of those motocross and MotoGP games.
Okay, so this is not their first like racing
not their
style
first
game
rodeo
at all.
So this is like this is like outside of the box for them. Like
yeah, definitely not Moto.
Yeah, they've done like there's MotoGP 25, Monster Jam Showdown, like Monster Truck, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. They have so many games. I don't know if this is all one like
I think I played that one. I think I played Hot Wheels Unleashed Turbocharge.
Yeah, Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. So Mud, they made Mud, Gravel.
Okay, I've played Mud.
There's Gravel, there's Motocross GP 2019. So they've done a lot of motocross, done some spin-off games and Monster Jams. This concept to me is honestly so sick. I've thought about a game like this ever since there's a video. Shout out to YouTuber Racevic about how it's a video called the racing game. I love racing games. They suck. And he was talking
Yeah,
about
I feel that in my
how
fucking
racing
bones.
games have evolved into simulators, and simulators in and of itself are not good video games.
No, they're not fun. They're
They're not fun.
simulators.
So he said he was exploring. I think it was someone on CDPR or some guy who made concept art for a dystopian cyberpunk future where you rally race in those environments, and maybe you would jump in between environments through like portals and shit like that. This is not like that exact concept, but the thought of driving a a souped up like older car in a cyberpunk aesthetic like universe, that shit made my dick move thinking about that, dude. And
Oh, dude,
I was like, as soon as I saw it, bro, you guys
we
saw
will
it.
be playing this together if it has crossplay.
Yes,
we will
bro,
be playing this shit.
I pre-ordered it. It's in my
Oh
library
yeah,
now.
dude, he literally no fucking shit, no shit, guys. Like he literally during the Game Awards booted up Steam, was just like, I'm literally on the page, like their landing page already right now. It's happening.
Like as soon as it
he's
went
like,
live,
it's in my
dude,
card. It's in my card.
instant.
He's like, I'm clicking buy. He was just like, and pre-ordered.
Instant, bro. Because you guys don't like. I can't state enough how cool of a concept that is, and how much I've wanted that in a video game. And yeah, hopefully it lives up to the hype. I mean, you know, I'll have time to refund it when I get it. So, if it is trash, oh well.
Dude, I hope it's good for you. Though.
I hope
dude,
it's good,
like,
dude.
I don't know that I'll pre-order it. I'll definitely pick it up.
You definitely pick, yeah.
I do like me some racers. I feel you and I are the only ones that
Yeah,
really
only
dabble
ones in the GK community that just
those.
loves racing games.
Devin will occasionally play like certain ones, but like you and I will go out of our way to play like different kinds of racers. I feel like.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Because I'm
just
gonna
like
be playing me some fucking Galactic
bro,
Racer
like
too. That's Star Wars
imagine
shit.
you're driving an Audi Quattro through Night City, dude, in a rally race.
Oh,
for
dude,
time.
that's instantly what I thought of. I was just like, oh my god, like we're about to get like Edge Runners, like the racing game. That's literally
dude,
what I
that'd be
pictured in my
fucking
mind in that
sick,
trailer.
bro. Activated
Dude,
St.
we're gonna tear
Devastated
this
to
shit up.
drift.
It releases so soon, March like 26th. It's already got a release date. Like
They've
talk
been
about
cooking this-
oh
dude,
yeah,
they've been
we
cooking this
already have a
for a
finished
while.
product.
Yeah,
it's ready
dude, it's
to go.
like,
Let's
yeah,
go.
it's coming in March.
That's so
dude.
sick.
Just wait on it. Wait on it.
Yep. Definitely gonna pick that one. Second one is a good pick. My second most anticipated game is kind of cheating a little bit. It's not a game per se. It is an expansion.
Okay.
Yes, because my second most anticipated game of 2026 is Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred. That trailer went hard as fuck, dude. Blizzard always shows up. They always have crazy trailers. Them shadow dropping the Paladin with the Lord of Hatred pre-order, along with the another March release date. Actually, when does that release? I want to know.
I think
April 28th. Sorry. So April 28th is when that bad boy releases.
Still spring 2026.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. It's going to be stacked. They shadow dropped the Paladin with season 11 that started. Season 11 literally started as the Game Awards ended. I got my pre-order in. I've been playing Paladin. I've got a Necromancer I've been playing on the side. I'm just enjoying the seasonal content. Everything about this season is a massive step forward. The game is so much better than its launch addition.
Mhm.
And even then, that wasn't a bad game. The campaign for Base 4 Diablo, I've said it once, I'll say it again. It is the best campaign that Blizzard has ever offered in a Diablo game. It is hands down the most interesting story that we've gotten. Vessel of Hatred upped the ante, which is why I'm all the more excited for Lord of Hatred. I don't know if you saw if you were kind of paying attention to the trailer as we were watching, the paladin was fighting the Asian Jesus dude, basically.
Yeah.
And he's basically, so like that is Mephisto. That is the Lord of Hatred.
Mhm.
So he literally came back as fucking like demon Jesus, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fucking,
nuts.
which is crazy. It's not something we've ever really gotten to experience in this franchise. There's always some sort of like mechanic for the Lords of Hell to rebirth. Whether it just be like their natural cycle, they're able to come back after some time being banished, because you can't kill a demon once they're in the mortal realm. You're just banishing them back to hell in the Diablo franchise, right? And so, you good, brother?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause. Yeah.
So we can't banish. We can't banish demons
Mhm.
or kill them. We can't kill demons in
Yeah.
what the fuck's it called? Sanctuary. Once they're in Sanctuary, they just get banished back to hell. Unless they get trapped in a soul stone. I'm giving you like the lore light version because I don't know if you've ever
Mhm.
played Diablo games. So they can get
We
trapped in a.
played. I don't know
Did
the
we
full
played
lore.
four like a
We
little
played
bit,
4 a
right?
little bit. And I've played 3 before. So
Oh, okay, I didn't know you played. I did not know that you had played three, right? And so you know about the soul stones then, and like how they can get trapped in them, and like that can like interrupt their cycle
yeah.
of rebirth,
Mhm.
right? Like because they didn't go back to hell, they went into the fucking stone. Well, like last time Mephisto got like fucking slimed, he didn't get put into a stone, but somewhere along the line he ended up in a stone, which is what the character Ernell currently is carrying
Mm.
around, or was carrying around, and in Vessel of Hatred, leading to his eventual rebirth into, I don't know why, Demon Jesus.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that's going to be a massive plot point for the
Yeah.
campaign, because and I don't think this third campaign is necessary. This third or second DLC is going to be the last one necessarily, because I was looking at like the Blizzard storefront page and it's just called the Age of Hatred, and I that doesn't feel like a two expansion and done time period. An age is an age. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta. We're talking maybe a couple expansions.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Uh, Dude, but another reason I'm really excited about this one is we're getting two classes, which has never happened before. Oh wait, no, psych, not true. Hasn't happened since Diablo 2. Because Diablo 2, we got the assassin and the druid released. Um, the rogue is kind of like the assassin, and obviously we have the druid in D4, but nobody has any idea what this mystery class is going to be. We weren't expecting a second class. Paladin was kind of everything
Mhm.
everybody wanted, and some speculation at this time is possibly an assassin, even though we have the rogues. Or there is some speculation that we could also get Amazon, but we also had the Spiritborn, which is like a weird mix of like Witch Doctor and Amazon and Monk. So dude, I have fucking no idea. Honestly, I think it would be sick if they just like did a completely original class like they did with the Spiritborn, because that was a fantastic class, and fit really well into Diablo 4. Um, or it'd be kind of cool if we got the Blood Knight or some sort of variation of the Blood Knight that is in the Diablo Immortal mobile game, but I'm not playing that shit. So yeah, I'm fucking super stoked for Lord of Hatred. I've watched that trailer. a bunch of times already.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It seems legit, dude. I think it seems legit, man.
Dude, you got to play Vessel of Hatred. Like we're all kind of playing through it right now. You should get back on the train with us.
I could. But I'm too
Good.
busy gooping it up in Tarkov, man.
Yeah,
Too
you are.
busy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. But you know, I gotta make a sacrifice sometime.
Well, hopefully you won't be making too many. Keep on gooping, brother.
Yes, sir.
DJ, without further ado, what is your most anticipated game of 2026?
Mm. This might be a surprise, man. It might be a surprise pick. But
Okay.
if you
All right.
know me
Okay.
for
Okay.
real, you know this is almost a no-brainer for me. Okay.
Oh, I think I might know what this is going to be.
You want to guess? Want to take a guess?
I do. May I?
Yeah.
I
Take a swing.
actually
Take a swing.
think your most anticipated game of 2026 is Divinity.
I didn't know that was coming out next year. I don't think it is.
Oh, you want to know what? I don't know if it is or not. That
I
was
don't
an
think it is.
assumption.
I don't think it is. That would have been it. That would have been it. That would. Even though
Then I got nothing.
despite right now, a lot of discourse online about Divinity. It's bad, man. It's bad.
Wait, there's discourse on it?
So,
We'll talk about that.
yeah.
Actually, you want to know about? Fuck it. We're gonna talk about it now.
Fuck it,
Tell me about the
dude.
discourse really quick.
So Larian, someone interviewed Larian and the devs about the new Divinity game, and they said that they used AI to like start creating like some ideas, but like the whole article, they're like, well, we're still gonna use real people, real artists, this and that. But a lot of people, the news articles, like just saw like, oh, Larian confirmed using Gen AI for Divinity, and that's what people are running with. But at the same time,
people flipped.
a lot of people flipped, and they're being, even when they did find out it was out of context, they found the context and they said it's still bad. Like still using AI in general is just bad. And there is valid criticism to be had for
Of course.
sure, but it's tough because I don't want to be parasocial about it, right? I enjoy Larian's games. You know what I mean? And if they are using Gen AI in a capacity where it's harmful, I mean, any use of AI is pretty harmful.
It has the capacity to be harmful at the bare minimum, right?
At the bare minimum,
Which is
so
tough.
it's already like a tough pill to swallow.
Dude, and it sucks that like what Embark said like a month ago has basically it's coming true, right? Because like when everybody found out that they used Gen AI for like their call out system and like using those pre-recorded like AI trained voices, and Embark was just like, you guys should probably assume that your favorite studios are already using Gen AI, and they are. In what capacity that is across the broad spectrum of studios, that's obviously yet to be seen. But a game of the year winner is using Gen AI. Like that means everybody's using Gen AI, guys.
Yeah, and it's hard to escape it, but and like I agree with the sentiment that you know, like overall generative AI is bad, and you're kind of just like
Yes.
poisoning the well in terms of using it. Um, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe this is our reality. Um, and now we can only really, I guess, police or control what we buy in terms of, um, how it's used, right? Um, maybe it's not to the level of Embark actually, dubbing over voice lines. They said that they just used it. They just offered it to their artists as a tool to use just to get ideas flowing and not actually used within the
Yeah.
game. And I think it's not harmless, but it's definitely not a severe case where we'd be like, okay, let's boycott Larian. Let's not buy their next game. Um, but a lot of people are taking to the extremes, which they always do. I think there's a little bit more nuance to how that goes. Like I said, I'm trying not to be parasocial about it because I adore Larry and what they've made. In terms of like the artists that are involved, the creatives over there, that have tried to make a good product for the people. I don't know why they decided to need to use it, or want to use it. Um, but it's definitely disheartening at the worst, or at the at the least, and it could be honestly devastating at the worst. Um,
Oh yeah.
it's definitely a PR nightmare to deal with on social media right now. So good thing you're not looking at it, Garrick. But I've been seeing like going from Expedition 33 slander to now Larian slander. It
Oh,
is
dude, I bet you
it's
that's just
back to
probably
back.
that's probably hurting some people's feelings for sure.
Yeah, dude, it's bad, man. It's bad. Like I honestly want to turn off Twitter for the next few months, because of it. But it's definitely an
Oof.
interesting topic. Hopefully, maybe we get to revisit it in the future. Maybe they'll come out and say, you know what, guys, you guys are right. We're no longer use AI, or they might just double down, which I think Sven Venk actually kind of did in his latest tweet. He's like, guys, we're not using it for concept art because that's what they assume. The articles chopped up the context in that way to say they
Oh
use it for
sure.
concept art, but not really. But he's like, oh, we just use it as a tool. We're still gonna use people. Blah blah blah. No one's AI is not gonna replace anyone's job, but people have fired back. Still, they're like, that's not an acceptable answer. Like, you know, why not just use Google or like an art book, um, but because AI steals anyway, for free.
Right.
So, it's just
Right.
weird situation. But
Oh, rock in
back,
a hard place.
yeah, rock in a hard place.
Back to our sorry, our little divinity side tangent there since I brought it up. DJ, your actual most anticipated game of 2026. I'm also realizing in this same moment right now that I did not go over our prediction winners at all.
We don't care.
Fucking whoopsie daisies. I
Next
won.
time,
Shocker. It was
yeah,
me.
Garrick won.
I
If
won.
I won my Jeff Keighley one, if I won my Jeff Keighley one, ooh, 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 I should have deserved bonus points for Jeff Keighley. I called the red bottoms on his shoes as a modifier, but I did not call it in the main prediction. So
Yeah, I pretty much won because of my Diablo 4 trailer call out and
Kojima not on the stage at all.
Kojima. Honestly, that was some straight spitball and bullshit. And then we were getting to like the end of the
I'm
awards,
like, oh,
and I was like,
Kojima,
oh fuck.
Kojima.
I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna
He's
actually.
not there. He's not.
I'm gonna do that. And so yeah, that was pretty much it. We did not get hardly any of our predictions.
Yeah,
this
no,
year.
all of our
We were
predictions
not.
just.
We were pretty off base. We were pretty off
Yeah,
base.
yeah, it was definitely an interesting game. But my
Yeah.
most anticipated game. I've
Without
only
further
talked about
ado.
this a little bit, but when it was officially announced, but this does have a 2026 window, no official date
Mhm.
yet. But Star
Okay.
Wars Zero Company is my
Oh
most
yeah,
anticipated game
dude.
of
It's on my wish
2026.
list right now in my PlayStation cart. It
Yes,
sits
it's
there
on my wish
forever.
list as well, dude.
It
Dude,
sits.
if
I
you
wait.
know me,
I
man,
wait.
I love XCOM 2 specifically. I love those type of strategy games. I'm a big turn-based guy. Not like a huge turn-based guy, but like that version of turn-based. And
I like those kinds of strategy games. I've not played XCOM, but like I've played several Warhammer ones. Like I'm playing Chaos Gate right
yeah,
now.
yeah, or like Rogue Trader is very much similar as well.
Oh yeah, Rogue Trader. Yep.
Yeah, Rogue Trader is like
Mechanicus.
the closest thing to XCOM. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure. So yeah, you probably like XCOM, and also it's great. Like maybe if it has the like robust like character system that XCOM has, um, then I can get more attached. You know me, I'm me and Garrick managerial heads. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. Our
Managerial.
headcanon for games is crazy
Yeah, dude.
sometimes.
It's like,
There's
man.
another game that was like in this ballpark that I think it might have got released already, but it was like it had like a crazy it had like an interesting name, but it was also in the XCOM
I know there's one releasing
like
next year. I think it's called like Menace or something. Not
oh
Menace.
yeah, that's the one. Menace. I think that's
Yeah.
it. I'm that's it.
Yeah, something like that. Um,
But I found that game resparked my remembrance of Zero Company.
hmm Yeah, it's like, oh shit, like that Zero Company's coming out too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Menace, man. That one that one I have not seen much of yet. Let me give you a look at this. Um,
Dude, like the team comps and Zero Company are going to be so good.
mhm.
Like I'm your crew is going to be the most ragtag. I'm looking forward to that fucking game so much. That's a
Yeah.
good fucking pick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I'm
straight
like,
up.
dude, and dude, next year is gonna be Star Wars insanity, bro. Cause we're getting Galactic Racer also next year
Yeah.
as well. That's gonna be great.
Yep,
And
That's going to be an instant cop. I don't think we'll get Fate of the Old Republic or KOTOR remake, but
yeah.
I think we'll get a lot more announcements about
Oh yeah,
their
for sure. It will
workings.
be like Galactic Racer and Zero Company are gonna be the appetizers, the appetizers. For
Oh, dude,
KOTOR.
I'm looking. I'm gonna play them both. I'm gonna play them both. Like seriously, looking forward to both of those games for completely different reasons. Like
Hmm
they're gonna be so good.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder how
Awesome.
long that campaign's gonna be, dude. Those XCOM style games tend to be pretty meaty.
Yeah,
They tend to have like 30+ hour campaigns usually. They're
yeah.
long.
And if they're good enough, dude, they'll get like a cool expansion or DLC.
And if it's
Um,
canon,
oh,
brother,
dude, it'd be sick.
the
Sick.
implications.
The world building is gonna be nuts, bro. It's gotta be nuts. Um, yeah, man. Yeah,
Are you
man.
gonna be more of a merc guy or are you gonna try to get force users?
I like the everyman, so I'll go Merc. I'll probably go
Yeah,
Merc. But I'll
yeah.
have at least one Force user. I have one.
You gotta have like your one cool guy, right?
Yeah,
Who does like cool
one
guy
cool
shit.
guy or one advisor. Like put him in an advisory role,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a lot of Jedi or Force users are probably very socially inept, like your boy
What is this?
Anakin.
Do we know when this takes place in the
I don't
canon?
know actually. I have no
Like,
clue.
if is it like
Is it listed on the Steam page? Let's look.
is it post like I'm assuming it's given that it's called Zero Company. I'm assuming it's called it's post Republic.
Yeah. Um
So
Oh, it's
it's
set in the
it's
twilight of
set
the
during
Clone
the
Wars.
Clone Wars. Oh
Ooh.
my god,
Wait,
dude!
that makes it so
That
much
means
better.
we are going to get into the. That's fucking crazy, dude. That
Dude,
changes the game.
that
That's
changed the
literally the
game.
most brutal fucking era in all of Star Wars.
Dude, so it's set towards the end of the Clone
That's so
Wars.
sick.
So that
Oh man,
means
it's gonna
we'll
be
have so many
bloody.
different clones and they're all going to be different. Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, I
Dude.
better be able to fucking customize their armor. I want to give
Oh
them. I
my god.
better be able.
And they
They better,
rank up
dude.
they rank up, they get a
If I
stripe.
lose,
They get a
if you
stripe.
lose one,
Oh my
it's gonna
god.
hurt.
Oh.
Oh, if they
Imagine
die.
you lose like a
Oh,
Rex. You
if
lose a
you lose,
Rex.
oh
Oh my
no.
god. Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Oh,
You could
dude,
probably
it's gonna be
your
heavy.
team
It's
gets
gonna be
wiped out
heavy.
by AT-AT. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man, that game's gonna be so fucking gassed. What
Yeah.
is that? Do they have? Does it have a release date or just a window?
I think a window, it just says coming soon. So I'm assuming it's next year.
Dude, dude, that game's gonna be so fucking good.
Yeah, man. Wait, so it says, set in the twilight of the Clone Wars, you will step in the shoes of Hawks, a former Republic officer who leads Zero Company, an unconventional outfit of professionals for hire hailing from across the galaxy. Hawks and Zero Company are recruited for an operation that pits them against an emerging threat that will consume the galaxy if it left unchecked. To succeed, Hawks will lead a team of uneasy allies who must set aside their differences to overcome nearly impossible odds. So maybe it won't be as much characters. We'll
Or
have
maybe
like
not
set
recruity, but you'll have set characters. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they can't die.
Yeah.
That does not mean they can't die, dude. Especially if it's the Clone Wars,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars,
Brutal.
motherfuckers were dying.
Dying left and right, dude. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick.
That's it. Yeah, dude. I hope we get some more gameplay teasers on that. So like we can build a little bit more hype. Because I do not feel like there's a ton of conversation about that game. Again, like that particular style of game and like turn-based and that strategy like is a little niche. But it found its audience in both of us here at Death Ratio. So we will be playing the fuck out of Star Wars Zero Company.
We will have a review for it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh
Absolutely.
yeah. Will be happening. But without further ado, my most anticipated game of the year, actually not something that I really thought was going to be on my radar as my most anticipated game of the year. I was not thinking about this game. I knew it was happening, and that was it. But holy shit, did that trailer at the Game Awards change me a little bit. It was so fucking cool. My most anticipated game is Control Resonant.
Ooh, yeah, dude.
Dude, that trailer was something else. It seriously was probably my favorite trailer of the entire award ceremony. You are like, it's first off, it's sick to be back in the Control franchise. I'm still kind of making my way through like that journey. I've played Control, but I haven't played Alan Wake or Alan Wake 2. I've started Alan Wake, but not finished it. And so now I've kind of got some incentive to complete both of those before Resonant comes out. I do not believe Resonant has a release date at this time. I'm double checking. It just says 2026. Yeah, no release date. Hopefully 2026 though. Is what the speculated date is, which is why it's my most anticipated. So fingers crossed. If not, fuck. But the fact that like you get to play as the main character in the first game, like it's her brother, and there is so much speculation as to like the grander setting of this game, and if we're in the first house or if we're in a different location now. And there's a ton of discussion going on about the main character. I don't know if we heard his name. We were all like screaming and freaking out over the trailer so much that I kind of missed some things. Control Resonant. Who's the main character? Who are you? Control. His name is Dylan. Dylan Faden.
Probably gonna call him Faden the whole time.
Probably.
Freaking Dylan. What kind of fucking name is that? Shout out to my Dylans out there.
As prime candidate number 6. He is the sister of Jenesy Faden from Control. But the reason I'm super excited about this is his weapon, DJ.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if you've seen
fucking crazy, bro. You saw it, the way it fucking morphed into a hammer. You saw that shit.
Do you know what it? Have you heard what it supposedly fucking is?
What is it?
Dude, it is supposed, like right now, the working theory is that it is a piece of either Mjolnir or Excalibur, and he literally uses it to create new weapons.
What?
Yes, dude.
No,
I know. Is that not hard as fuck?
That is pretty hard as fuck. That's hard as fuck.
Is that not fucking so hard? Dude, like, I was getting that trailer blew me away. I need to go watch it again, honestly, just because like I felt like there was a lot to digest. But once we got into like the gameplay snippets where he was like just transforming that weapon and like making duplicates and making it into that fucking hammer, dude, I was getting prototype vibes.
Yeah, prototype all the way, dude. It was like
the power fantasy in that game is gonna be crazy because the power fantasy in Control got nuts, man. You were near godlike towards the end of that
Yeah.
game. And the fact that like you're possibly carrying around a piece of just like a legendary mythical artifact, such as like Excalibur or Mjolnir, is just is insane to me, dude. I really hope that that piece of information like is true, or that it is something equally as cool. Because
Has to
like this
be.
game is already so like founded, or like so grounded in like the 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 greater enigma that are like things like SCPs, right? Because like it took like the concept of SCPs and made it into something like a little bit more uh like vague, for like the sake of their game. And dude, it's just I'm so interested in it. I love as I dude, there was a time many moons ago where I was on a massive SCP kick. Like I was literally watching SCP videos on YouTube every night,
Find
DJ.
out new
And so,
SCPs, just like
dude,
random
every like
wacky
all of them,
ones.
just I was just rabbit hole after rabbit hole after like rabbit hole of SCP, watching like infographics on them and like animated videos about them. And so like Control was like a huge win for me because it was already a Metroidvania style game. It was already a third person like action adventure style game. And then it heavily like implied that these things were essentially SCPs in this game, right?
Mm.
These artifacts, which is fucking crazy. It's why I instant got FBC Firebreak, and enjoyed that game for what it is. I'm gonna play Alan Wake. I'm gonna play Alan Wake 2. I'm thoroughly invested in like this universe and these franchises at this point. That trailer blew me away. I sincerely hope it lands on a 2026 release date, because that will probably be like my I'm going to take time off work and disappear to come play this game.
Yeah. No, man, that's valid. Valid number one pick. That should look crazy, when it dropped, man. Like that trailer, we were like, what the fuck is this? Like we
Dude, we were
knew
all
like
just like,
they
what
already
the
prefaced it with
fuck? We
Control.
kind
We're
of
like,
knew it was gonna be Control, right?
yeah, it's like is Alan Wake coming in? Is it finally colliding together again? Um, but nah, man, we got something new and different, and that shit looked fucking
Dude, it
hype.
looks, and dude, the fact that they somehow made it look completely independent. Like, even if they are in the first house, that's not the vibe that you got from this trailer. He was like in outdoor fucking settings and shit,
Yeah, he was
and
like
like there
in
was like
weird, like
broken
fucking makeshift
fracture
ass dude.
dimensional. You yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, this shit was nuts.
There was some fucking there was some like folded building tenant inception and Christopher Nolan ass fuckery
Yeah.
going on there, dude. That game is going to be endlessly interesting. Remedy is quickly becoming one of my favorite like double A studios, in the modern gaming era, and I think Control Resonance is going to be super sick.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, folks, that does it for our most anticipated games of 2026. Of course, there are so many amazing titles that are coming next year that are still highly anticipated. We're still looking forward to them. This is definitely just very personal preference driven. This is not the biggest games of the year. We're still looking forward to Wolverine. We're still looking forward to Witcher 4, right? We're still looking forward to Four Loop, Toxic Commando, all of the big stuff announced coming up next year. There's plenty of good games coming out, and let us know what your most anticipated games of 2026 are, because this has been our final episode of Good Kraken's Death Ratio for 2025, folks. Your source for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every week. If you liked what you heard, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Good Kraken Pods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on our merchandise, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in the description section below, and then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. We have to go, everyone. But until next time, we love you, and we'll see you in 2026.
See you in 2026. Love ya. Bye.